Hello, good evening, seekers of knowledge. Good evening, viewers. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Now, today we'll continue with the 16th sloka. First, we will sing the sloka song and then we will explain we'll discuss about the meaning of it. So now this sloka, as we have discussed earlier, only up to the 13th sloka only Sri Adi Shankaracharya told the slokas. Now 14th, 15th, from 14th till 27, one sloka will be told by one disciple of his, one student of his each. So now this is being told by a student called Hastamalaka. His name is Hastamalaka. He is a disciple of Adi Shankaracharya. After listening to the 13 slokas recited by his guru, by his teacher, he also got inspired and he started singing one sloka on his own. Now let us sing that. Agre vahnihi prushthe bhanu, agre vahnihi prushthe bhanu, ratrau chubuka samarpita januhu रात्रौ चुबुक समर्पित जानुः करतलभिक्षः तरुतलवासः करतलभिक्षः तरुतलवासः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापासः तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापासः भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मोढमते. Now agre vahnihi. Now this sloka was told regarding fake sannyasi or a fake monk, so who by chance or by fate he became a monk, but he doesn't have the right knowledge of the self or divine knowledge, or he also doesn't have the right attitude, but by chance he left everything. He is living the life of a monk but without proper knowledge. So what he is doing, agre vahnihi. Agre means in the front part, vahnihi, fire. That means in winter seasons, during nights it will be very cold. So what will you do at such times? You will light up a fire in your fireplace in your house. But this monk, he doesn't have a house of his own. He will stay outside only, under some tree or in the compound of a temple, etc. So in the open place only, he just piles up some wooden logs or sticks, and he will light up a fire and sits in front of that fireplace and tries to keep his body warm. So that is called agre vahnihi. That means in front you have this fire. Prushthe bhanu. Prushthe means backside. Bhanu means sun. So in the mornings, what will happen in the mornings? Even though it is morning, it will be cold only. So what we will do, we will keep our back facing the sun and sit so that we feel warm. during winter seasons. So this fake monk also, he also is doing the same thing, but outside. Uh, he uh, he he faces his back faces the sun, and he tries to keep warm. That means he's leading a so simple life. Ratro, in the night, Chubuka Samarpita Januhu. Chubuka means this place, this bone. Samarpita Januhu. Januhu means knee joints. So you keep this on top of the knee joints. Why? That means you fold yourself, you round yourself up, and try to keep yourself warm during winters. Have you seen such people in our houses also? Children or some people who are old people who feel, if they feel cold, they will just curl up and fold themselves up and keeps the knee joints here and try to stay warm. So this poor guy, this fake monk also, he is also doing that only. That means he is leading such a zero comfort life. Next, what he is doing? Karatala Bhikshaha. Kara means palm. Kara means hand. Tala means this one, palm. Bhikshaha means he is begging for food. He goes from house to house and begs for food. Oh mother, oh father, please give me some food. When they give some food, he takes it direct onto his palm and eats. Directly he eats. So Karatala Bhikshaha. So monks are respected in India and elsewhere also because of their simple life, because of their dependency, total dependency and surrender to God. They receive food as and when available and they eat. If it's not available, they leave it. So such a simple and austere life they lead. So Karatala Bhikshaha, Tarutala Vasaha. Taru means tree, Tala means at the root of the tree, at the bottom of the tree. Vasaha, you stay. You don't have a residence of your own because you are a monk. You don't have a residence of your own. You stay, one day you will stay beneath a tree, another day you stay near a temple or in some other place, some abandoned house or some. So you don't have a house of your own. Tarutala Vasaha, you are leading such a difficult life. Tadapi, even then. Tat api, tadapi. Tat plus api is equal to tadapi. That means even then, even though you are leading such a hard life, namunchati, you are not leaving asa pasaha, the ties of the desires, the rope binding you, the rope of desires binding you, the rope of passions and expectation, it is binding you. See, you have left everything, but still there is desire in you, but still there is that expectation that somebody will give you something. Why such expectation? Why such desires? Why still hankering for desires? Why still hankering for sense enjoyments? So don't do that. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Instead of that, serve the great Lord Krishna. Serve the mankind, seeing them all as forms of Lord. You serve the animals, you serve birds, you serve trees. Everything, every living and non-living is the form of God. So you serve the society in the name of God. So just living under a tree, just living by the food that somebody offered you, this is not the real monk. This is not the real essence of a monk's life. A monk's life is to serve the Lord, to serve the mankind, to see that same God within yourself also. So you meditate on that. So that is the meaning of this 16th sloka. Now we are moving on to the 17th sloka. This 17th sloka is being told by another disciple. He also got inspired. See, the first 13 slokas his guru Sri Adi Shankaracharya told. Then Hastamalaka disciple, he also got inspired and he told. Seeing his fellow disciple, fellow student reciting a verse, this Subodha, the name of the disciple is Subodha. He also got inspired. Now he is saying another sloka. Let us listen and enjoy this sloka from the disciple called Subodha. So this is the 17th one. Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Adhavadanam Vrata Paripalanam Adhavadanam Jnana Vihinaha Sarvamatena Jnana Vihinaha Jnana Vihinaha Sarvamatena Muktim na bhajati Janma setena Muktim na bhajati Janma setena Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. See how beautiful is this? Now, in the previous sloka, Hastamalaka told about fake sannyasi or monk, fake monk. But in this one, Subodha is talking about a fake householder. Who is a householder? A family man. That means one who has wife, children, parents, or other dependents depending on him, on his income. So he's talking about fake householders. What he's saying? Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam. Kurute means you may do Ganga Sagara Gamanam. Gamanam means the pilgrimage on foot. Ganga Sagara means see, in India there is one holy pilgrimage circuit. That means there is a holy city by name Benares or Varanasi. It is also called Kasi. It is in the northern state of Uttar Pradesh. So there is another holy city called Rameswaram in the southern tip of India. So you start from the holy city of Benares by foot and travel all the way through the South India and reach the southern tip of India. That is the holy city of holy town of Rameswaram. And you pay your devotion and respect there, and then you again return back from there to holy city of Benares. So this is called one holy circuit, holy pilgrimage circuit. So this is called Ganga Sagar. Why it is called Ganga Sagara means in the holy city of Benares, Ganga flows. The river, holy river Ganga flows. And at the Rameswaram, at the holy town of Rameswaram, being the southern tip of India, after that there is nothing else. that is the dead end of India. After that, there is only Indian Ocean. So, Ganga, Sagara. Sagara means ocean. Ganga means the holy river Ganga. So, uh, these terms are interchangeably used. Holy city of Benares is often used uh, by the word Ganga, and holy city of Rameswaram is often used interchangeably with the ocean. So Ganga Sagara, from the holy river of Ganga to the Indian Ocean, that is the meaning of Ganga Sagara. Sagara means ocean. So this is referring to the holy pilgrimage circuit from uh, Benares to Rameswaram towns. So here he is saying, O foolish householder, you may do such pilgrimage. Nothing wrong, you can do that. Next he is saying, Vrata Paripalanam. You may do Vrata Paripalanam. Vrata means taking a rigorous and sacred vow or a oath, such as on some auspicious holy days you take up, you observe fasting. That means you won't eat or drink that day. So we say that often Ekadashi or some days, holy days, or some holy festivals, many of the Indians, they observe fasting. Why? Because they say, oh, all these 364 days I am eating tasty food, I am drinking tasty drinks, tasty and this good water. I am doing all these things 364 days. At least one day out of this whole year, let me do fasting. Let me stay away from the tasty food and water. In the name of God, throughout the day you observe fasting, and then you keep repeating the holy name of Lord Shiva or Lord Vishnu. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. So you repeat and you keep away from food and water. So you are paying your respects to the great Lord. So that is one type of vow or oath, sacred vows. Or during Sivaratri days, people say, oh, out of 365 days, 364 days I am sleeping in the nights. At least this one day, let me be awake and vigilant throughout the night. And throughout the night, let me repeat the Lord's name, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya, Shiva, 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 so that I will be able to appease Lord Shiva. So at least one day, let me be away, stay away from the sleep, that tamasic sleep, which is nothing but lethargy and laziness. We definitely need sleep, but at least one day we should be completely away, remain in the awareness or consciousness of the Lord. So that is the real meaning of this vratam. Vratam means sacred vow or sacred oath, like fasting or keeping vigilance, being vigilant throughout the night without sleeping, and repeating the holy name of God, or meditating, or seeing some devotional movies. So he's saying, good, okay, you may do such sacred vows like Vrata Paripalanam. You can observe such fasting, etc., etc. You may do puja, worship, meditation, everything. Adhava, or else Danam. You can also do Danam. Danam means charity works. You may give 100. You may give food to 100 poor people or beggars. You may pay fees, school fees for 100 poor children, poor students. Everything is good. But here comes the real part. Jnana vihinaha sarvamatena. Jnana vihina. If you don't have the knowledge of God, you don't have the knowledge of self, sarvamatena. You may belong to any religion. That doesn't matter. You may be a Muslim, you may be a Christian, you may be a Hindu, you may be a Buddhist, you may be a Jain, you may be a Sikh, you may follow Sikhism, anything. That doesn't matter. But Jnana Vihinaha means if you don't have the knowledge of your real self, who are you? You are that individual soul. If the soul leaves the body, this body is dead. So the real essence of your body and your mind is the individual soul. That soul is nothing but a tiny part of the Supreme Soul, the Spirit, or what we call as the Lord Almighty. So first know that. Don't think that this wood-like body which will become like a wooden log after the soul leaves the body. That's what is happening now. After I die, this body is just like now no more greater than a wooden log or a tree. At least tree is having life. After my soul leaves, it is worthless. We bury it or you burn it. So such a useless body, the real use is coming into play, a real value is coming into play due to the individual soul, self within you. That self is nothing but pure consciousness, it is pure light, it is pure energy. If that is not there, you are not there. What you are thinking about yourself, that is not there, because that real you has already left your body. So it is trying to take up another body, new birth. So jnana vihinaha. Jnana means knowledge. Vihinaha means if you are devoid of knowledge, muktim na bhajati janma satena. Janma satena means, janma means life, satena means 100. Even if you take 100 births, even if you live and die, if you take birth and die like that, if you take 100 bodies also, muktim na bhajati, you won't get liberation. Muktim means liberation, moksham, mukti, liberation, salvation. Na bhajati, you won't get. So in the previous sloka also, one disciple Hastamalaka told regarding a fake monk. Oh monk, you are leading a very difficult life, you are staying outside, you are suffering the heat in summer and cold in winter, you are begging for your food, but if you don't have proper knowledge, divine knowledge, you won't get liberation. Now Subodha is saying in this sloka regarding a fake householder. Oh my dear householder, if you don't have the real knowledge of yourself or soul, the real individual soul, what use is there even if you undertake a holy pilgrimage from Benares to Rameswaram, from Ganga to the ocean? No use. What use you observe fasting, vigilance throughout the night without sleeping? All this, what is the use? There is also no use doing charity works. You may get little merit out of that, but you won't get liberation. What use of it doing charities? The real purpose is you have to know yourself. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I am the soul. I am the soul. I am a part of God. God is in me and elsewhere, everywhere also. So if you don't know that, and if you don't meditate upon the truth, meditate only on the truth. I am that, I am that, I am that Supreme Soul, I am that soul, I am that soul. Or else at least be devoted to Lord Govinda. Oh Govinda, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. You repeat his holy name on a rosary with beads. So Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, at least uh, you do whatever good works you want, that's not a problem. But primordial thing is, the essence is of your life is to know your real self and serve the Lord Krishna and serve the mankind and all the creatures, living and non-living beings. Okay, so we till now we have completed 17 slokas. There are 14 more slokas. We will finish that in the remaining in another video. Till then, God bless you all.